My first impression of Alberta was the huge vastness of the province. It's absolutely enormous and spreads in every direction as far as you can see. It blew me away. It's huge. Hi, my name is Nolan. I've just moved to Edmonton from Sydney, Australia. I'm a PhD student at the University of Alberta. I came to Canada a year and a month ago, and I moved straight to Edmonton. I think that a city needs to have a visual signature. I don't think it needs to be achieved by a specific building. And I think that Edmonton has achieved that. It's got a look, you can spot it. The skyline of Edmonton is really striking and beautiful, and I think very distinctly Edmonton. I've lived here for over a year now, and I feel that I could recognise it. And just gorgeous with the sun setting. So even though it's not a particular thing, it does have a distinctive visual flavour, I think. I miss the sense of living in a city where there's a place where everyone goes. You know, you can always call someone and say, I will meet you downtown, and you all go downtown, and you know, it's one place where everyone gathers, where there's events going on, there's bars, there's restaurants, there's art galleries. Everyone is there, everyone knows it, and it's a kind of a central area that doesn't, you know, regardless of where someone might live, you know, you all meet in the centre. My first impression of downtown Edmonton was that it was fairly bleak and deserted outside of working hours. It seemed like it wasn't a place that people in Edmonton used. It was a place where they had to go and work, which was disappointing. I'm used to living in a city like Sydney, which has a really vibrant downtown. It's the hub of the city, socially and culturally and economically. Something a bit nicer. I think that there are several things that city planners could do in Edmonton to bring some of the vibrancy of Sydney. I think one key thing would be improving public transport to the downtown area from all over Edmonton, not just along the one train line. I think another thing which would work really well is to utilise the outdoor spaces downtown when the weather is nice, because people want to be outside when they can. I know there's the 104th Street markets, but I think that cafes should really use the footpaths in front of them. They should be able to barricade half the footpath and use it for seating. I would like to see more bars and restaurants and, you know, social kind of businesses downtown rather than just offices. Australia has two quite distinct cultural streams. One is government supported and one is not. The government supported stream is supported by the government because they can't make the money to pay for themselves, and that includes the highbrow kind of things. The opera, the ballet is very heavily subsidised. The most popular things support themselves, and they're huge. There's things like Tropfest, which is a short film festival, which every year when they show the films, they have 100,000 people in Sydney alone and hook up to cities all over Australia, and you know, there's 500,000 people watching. They have some really big art exhibitions. The Archibald Prize is given each year for portraiture, and it's huge. As you know, there's a queue at the art gallery to get in and see this, and because they paint, you know, celebrities and, you know, local icons and stuff. So yeah, it's very popular. It pays for itself, and it's directed by the people. It's not a government thing.